what's up you guys, it's Katya, and yes, this is not a normal video. It is my first ever question and answers video. So a couple of days ago, I asked you guys on my social media platform, send me some questions. It doesn't matter if it ranges from The Walking Dead to my personal life. So I got 15 in total, so I'm gonna answer every single one of them. So enough of this chit chat, let's get to these to answering these questions, right? So the first one comes from Twitter. This is from one of my fellow reactioners. Her name's Leslie, and her ad is at Lulu for Christ. She asked me, I want to know what inspired you to start doing reactions and how do you find confidence and keep doing them? What inspired me? To find inspiration and to start grab a camera and get in front of it and start talking about theories and everything. I have no inspiration. To be honest, the only reason why I keep doing it, I just love seeing you guys relate to me, because 160 characters or 240 now is not enough to put into emotion in what an episode gives you, you know? And I think that's why I keep on doing it, because you can feel the emotion in my videos. I think you guys are now my inspiration, whoever watches my videos and whoever backs me up in anything, who supports me, my family, everyone else on Twitter. I think that's why. And to answer you, the confidence, I have zero confidence in myself. Sometimes I'm just like, why do I sit here almost 3 times a week and react to a camera? Why? And in all honesty, I don't know. I don't have confidence. And you guys may be like, Katya, you're crazy. And that's just how I see it. So I guess to answer your question, you guys are my inspiration, and you guys are the reason why I find confidence within myself to continue on with my videos and hopefully expand myself for more than Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead reaction videos. Question number 2. This is from Instagram. This is from @Michael_Villegas13. He asked me, my favorite Arrowverse crossover. Now, Arrowverse has had a lot of crossovers, not big as what we recently had for Crisis on Earth X and the other ones, you know. In all honesty, I think the first crossover on the top of my mind right now, I don't have an idea. I'll just put a little link of what I'm talking about. It's the first time people from Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow all got together, and in The Flash got together and, you know, beat these aliens. I'm completely blanking on what it was called. Number 3, this is also from Instagram at red_super_cyan_3. He asked me, how is it that you can manage YouTube and being at home? Now, like I said, I started my channel 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, I actually graduated with my associate's degree in medical. So I am a certified, well, actually registered medical assistant. So yeah, that's why I studied it for. I went to school for this, and it kind of sucks that it's been 2 years and I don't have a job. Literally, the same amount of time I've been doing YouTube videos is the same amount of time I've been unemployed. So it kind of sucks, and that's why I have a lot of time on my hands in doing videos and reactions and all this other stuff. So yeah, that's how I manage my time. I have just too much free time on my hands. So you guys know anywhere they're hiring, you know, let me know. I'm just playing. Here we go. This is not literally technically a question, but they still submitted it and I think it was funny. This is also from Twitter. It's at LGBT Commander. She said, Stan Alicia Devon Carey. And speaking of Alicia Devon Carey, she liked one of my tweets and it's blowing up. You guys have not left my Twitter alone. Question number 5. This is from Twitter. This is also one of my fellow reactors, is Jack. If you guys know him, he's his ad is at Group of Gamers. So check him out. I'll put his link below for his channel. He asked me, favorite meal of all time. Don't worry about the calories or anything like that. So my favorite meal of all time, god, there's just so much good food. To be honest, to answer your question, I think chicken Alfredo or anything that like shrimp Alfredo, anything with Alfredo in it. And if you guys do not know, is, you know, I'll put a plate of Alfredo here. But my favorite Alfredo plate is from Olive Garden. That is my favorite place to go eat and get some Alfredo. From Instagram at Justin Joshua Sal. He said, this is a Walking Dead question. Finally, so we can talk about some Walking Dead. Because The Walking Dead does come back this Sunday. I cannot wait for it. Who else do you think dies this season in the hands of the Whispers? I'm gonna give you 3 names that I think will die. And I don't know, I'm just really scared for Rosita. We haven't seen a lot of promo for her, so I believe Rosita's gonna die. Another character that I think might die is someone from Oceanside, either from Beatrice or Cindy. So one of those two. And lastly, I think probably like one of those aggravating teenagers we saw in the mid-season finale. One of those like aggravating kids that were bothering Henry and, you know, messing around with him. Hopefully I'm wrong about Rosita, but that's what, you know, pops up in my head right now. So to answer your question, those 3. Number 7, this is also from Instagram at J_Lampin. He asked me, what is my favorite movie? Aside from TV shows, you guys, I watch a lot of movies. I have a big movie collection. Perks of Being a Wallflower. If you haven't seen it, it's actually really good. It is based on a book too. It talks about depression and rape from a male perspective and how it affects a male, and it's really good. Ezra Miller's on it. Emma Watson is in it. So we have some really familiar faces in that movie, and that's one movie that I can just watch over and over again and would not get sick and tired of it. Number 8, this is from Twitter at RealJMew. Yeah. See, look, I hate Twitter ads, so this, I'm gonna try my best. RealJMew Wyatt. Me Wyatt. I'm trying my best, so I'll just have, you know, like I said, I'm gonna put the questions right here. They said, have you seen the latest teasers for The Walking Dead? They look so amazing, which gives me high hopes for season 9B. Yes, I have seen the latest trailers for The Walking Dead. Now, the recent one, I'm talking about that Alpha one. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Alpha. We finally hear Alpha's voice. Oh my god, y'all. When I heard her voice, I had goosebumps all over my arm. Oh my god, I bet you guys are not ready for it either. So to answer your question, yes, I've seen the teasers and I'm ready for it, but I have avoided all the spoilers. Question number 9, Instagram at Tupac. I always forget the underscore. At 2_pack 1996. He asked me, when will you be in California? I need an autograph. I've been wanting to go to California. Those are one of my top favorite states to go visit. I've always just been on the east side, east coast, you know. Been to Florida. I went to Atlanta in October. I live in New Orleans, so, you know, so yeah, I hope I go to California soon. I really do want to go. So number 10, this is from Curious Cat. Now this is from an anonymous person. Are there any weird food combinations that you like? Now that's a good question. Now I don't really have weird food combinations, but the only thing I can think of that is kind of weird in my own way is eating fries from Wendy's. If you've had Wendy's fries, they're not like McDonald's fries or Burger King's fries or Sonic's fries, but I get the salad dressing, the Caesar salad dressing from Wendy's, and I use that as a dip instead of ketchup. And I think that's weird because no one in my family does that, and when I do it, they're just looking at me in a weird way. So I guess it is a weird combination, some fries and Caesar salad dressing. Number 11, here we go again with Leslie at Lulu for Christ. Now this is a two-parter, so I'm gonna have to separate this one. I would like to know, in The Walking Dead, if you had a chance to be on The Walking Dead, which team would you be on and why? Now that's the first question. So to answer that, if you guys saw me, what I got on Christmas, I have it right here with me. This explains what team I'm on in The Walking Dead. I am on the survivors. So that is the team I choose to be on, obviously because you saw the jacket they gave me for Christmas. So then her second part actually took me some time to think about it because there are a lot of characters. So the second part of this question, then on Fear the Walking Dead, who is your best character and worst characters in all 4 seasons? You guys, I had to literally write it on a post-it note. I actually did my list from number 1 through 10. So basically these are my top 10 characters. Not necessarily number 10 being the worst. It's just, you know, that's where I cut the line in characters. Number 1, you guys probably have guessed it. Madison Clark is my number 1 best character. Number 2, Alicia Clark. Comment. Number 3, Daniel Salazar, my uncle. Just playing, because we just share the same last name. We don't have any, you know. Number 4, Strand, Victor Strand. I keep saying Strand, but his name is Victor. Number 5, Luciana Galvez. Number 6, Althea. Number 7, Jake. I miss Jake. He was something else. I really miss Jake. Number 8, Taka. Or Kaltaka, you know. Number 9, Travis. And number 10, Nick. These are my favorite people. I miss her. And congratulations on your baby. She's adorable. This is at TCS7, Letitia. She asked me, favorite show you've reacted to besides The Walking Dead? Whoo, you gave me a good one because I only react to like 4 shows. But that show, in all honesty, is Winona Earp. Oh man, I love that show. I started reacting to it this year, well, this past year. I missed 6 episodes. 6 episodes? Yeah, but I did finish the season reacting to it. So yes, that show is honestly my favorite show that I've started reacting. So you guys are wondering, what the hell is Winona Earp? Go on my channel, look for Winona Earp, or go on Netflix and see the first 2 seasons. There's actually 3 seasons, but the 3rd season hasn't been uploaded. So number 13, my favorite lucky number, is from Twitter at Ian Kesha Fan 2. They asked me, what would your weapon of choice be in The Walking Dead? Now, weapon of choice would either be a bat. Wait, where's Lucille? A bat or a katana. Oh no. A katana, but not this actual katana, but an actual katana in a way. So it has to be something involving both my hands and swinging it around. So I think that would be my weapon of choice, either a katana or Lucille over here in the back without the barbed wire, because I've seen it in action. You've seen it in action in The Walking Dead, and the barbed wire really gets stuck in the walkers' heads. So if you're wondering, this is a letter opener. This is not an actual katana. That's why I kept on grabbing it. Number 14 is at red_super_cyan_3. He asked me, how did you get into The Walking Dead? Y'all, I've been waiting for this question for a long time for someone to ask me. Okay, so this is probably around the time Netflix began. So I was binge watching Lost, Gossip Girl, Glee, and I believe Pretty Little Liars again, because I watched Pretty Little Liars from the beginning too. And you know, if you have Netflix, they give you like recommended shows or whatever. So I see this guy on top of a bus or on top of a building or something, or running. I don't really remember. I think he was running, in the background's dark, and it says The Walking Dead. I'm like, Now in that era, that was around 2012. That was like 3-4 years before, after Dawn of the Dead. Left 4 Dead was on Xbox 360. I was a huge zombie fan. So I go on here and I click on it, and I'm just, dude, okay, it's cool. It's a normal thing. It's, you know how The Walking Dead starts. Wow. The first episode changed my life forever. You guys, it was just season 1 and 2 on Netflix. Then I watched season 3 live. Y'all, I literally was so emotional. Season 3. You guys, if you are a hardcore The Walking Dead fan, you know season 3 is the prison episode. When we're in the prison, and watching that come to life, I found out there's a comic. I start reading the comics. The Walking Dead changed me, and that's how I got into it, because of Netflix's recommendations. I'm really glad a show can connect me with my sister and my mom so much. So I'm grateful for The Walking Dead. So thank you guys. Even though we've had our ups and downs, The Walking Dead, I'm grateful for still being in my life and getting us closer into something. So now here comes the last and final question to conclude my first ever question and answer. This is from LGBT Commander from Twitter. Asked me, favorite all-time character, doesn't matter the show or the movie. To be honest, I don't have a favorite character of all time. The first name that comes up to my mind when she asked me that was one name, and I feel like everyone's gonna be like, really, Katya? Typical Katya, or you know, typical answer. And it's Lexa from The 100. You know, if you know Lexa from The 100. If you don't, please don't get me into that conversation. But Lexa is the #1 character name that pops into my mind when they say my favorite all-time character. So that concludes my first ever question and answer. Yes, this Monday I will upload the reaction. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted, because my Jesus death episode, which is episode 8, got removed. So if you didn't see it, I am so very sorry. I'll see you guys on Monday, and hopefully next time for another question and answer. Bye guys.